He's outside. They're both outside of the B bomb. I don't know what it is. Balcony.
God, no,
I didn't even get the kill, bro. Damn it.
Got Twitch.
Big moves.
Hey guys, what's going on? I'm back with another video that's kind of like the one from last week, except it's not. We're gonna be doing a attachments video because on my last video I was getting requested to do one, so I thought I'd bring it to you guys. I thought I'd do mine differently. I saw some out there that they did every operator, and I thought if I did that, we'd be here till like, I don't know, next year probably, until in quarantine ends. So I'm just gonna do my main operators. If you play them, then that's good. If you guys really want me to do every operator, request it down below and I'll do it. I'll honestly do it. I'll make another video updating my list. But yeah, I think we should get right into this. So I play kind of a lot of people, not really. The people I really play for attacking is Sledge, Ash, Thermite, Twitch, probably IQ, Buck, Hibana, Zofia, and Lion most likely. That's basically it. Not many people for attacking. So before I show you guys the attachments, I just want to say the people I have compensator for is Sledge, Ash, and IQ, and Hibana, I think. Now the people I run muzzle, because muzzle definitely helps, is Thermite, Twitch, Buck, Zofia, and Lion. Those guys are very good with muzzle. To get into this, it really just depends on how well you are with recoil, like handling recoil. For me, for the LA, I usually do compensator because I can control the recoil with ACOG really well, because he doesn't really have much, to be honest. I want to know for every shotgun, I feel like, especially this one, I feel like you should be running laser sight with like legit every shotgun, because to be honest, when you're shooting it, you're gonna be in a gunfight. But like there's the argument that people can see your laser. I personally feel like you should have it. If you don't agree with me, let me know what you think down below, because I want to hear what you guys have to say. I honestly think laser sight is the way to go for shotguns. People ask me all the time how to control the SMG-11. To be honest, I just put a flashlight on and a reflex, because I feel like with the holographic it's hard to control. But that's just me, really. That's basically for Sledge. If you feel like you can't control well with compensator, I say put muzzle, but I don't really put that because I can handle it. If you guys don't know, muzzle helps you control recoil like really good. Like it's one of the best to put on, to be honest. For Ash, for both, I think I have compensator, yeah, because I can control recoil. Like Ash doesn't have much. Same for the G3. Actually, I think for the G3 I have muzzle. Yeah, because I remember I was going angled grip. And that's the thing I was gonna talk about. People don't know when to put angled or vertical. If you can't control recoil, like your aim is inconsistent, go vertical 100% of the time. If you think you can control it with ACOG or anything like that, like angled, put angled but go muzzle to help balance it out, basically. I'd say it just comes down to your skill, basically, in controlling recoil. Like this is 100% what it is. Every pistol, I say go muzzle instead of suppressor, because suppressor now brings down like damage like a lot. If you guys see that, it brings it down nearly like 11. I say go muzzle because if you guys don't know, it helps you with recoil. Like I'm telling you guys, if you use a muzzle, it is the way to go. I'm telling you guys, this season is probably going to be really good for muzzle. Moving on to Thermite, we have the FF6. This one I use muzzle because the kick of it with ACOG is really gets kind of like high sometimes, so I just put on muzzle with it. Same thing for the pistols. Shotgun 2, Twitch. With this new season, they actually made a recoil like a lot more, so I've been running ACOG or holographic with muzzle, so I can control it really well, and it doesn't get kicked to me. Like I control it pretty well, but some people say they can't really. So if you can control it and you're used to the ACOG, I say go to holographic. That's just me, guys. Alright, so moving on to IQ. I've been playing IQ a lot recently this season because I feel like she's really good. I didn't get into her barely until this season. Holographic with compensator is the way to go. I've been seeing it like it doesn't kick to me. Like I can control the recoil like really well with compensator on. If you guys don't know what compensator is, it makes your gun shoot faster, but you you don't have much control of the recoil. But that just comes down to you controlling it basically, like I said. I have a suppressor on it because when I flank, like when I try to flank to objective, I need to shoot out like traps and stuff, but I don't want to give away my location because my gun doesn't have a suppressor on it. So I use my suppressor on my pistol to help. And a lot of people ask me that all the time as well. The only reason you need to run a suppressor is if you want to go in sneaky, or you flank a lot. Like let's say you're Jaeger, right? Usually Jaegers are roaming a lot. They don't come back until like people are pushing objective, so they're gonna flank like 100% of the time to stop a push. That's where a suppressor comes in handy. So if his pistol has a suppressor, he can obviously deny those pushes by flanking them, shooting out. Let's say if they have like a claymore or anything like that, and they don't want people to know. Then that's basically it. For Buck, this one's hard to say because not many people can control the recoil with the ACOG. I can, like I control pretty good. It's just not many people can. So if you are one of those people that can't control recoil on Buck, I say go holographic, guys. Holographic with compensator is the way to go. Like that will honestly help you. But I mean, I put muzzle brake with the ACOG because it helps me control it. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but with ACOG with Buck, the recoil, like the kick, is so high, guys. I say usually with DMRs always go muzzle because of the kick. Plus they got buffs, so I mean like DMRs are pretty good now as well. So, but if you're running a primary like these, I say never really put what's it called, laser sight. I don't think it's really necessary, to be honest. Like if anything, it just gives it away unless you're going shotgun, because shotgun will help you with your aim, because you know laser sight and all that. Moving on to Hibana, I have compensator. She's not hard to control recoil at all. That's why I put compensator, because just to help me shoot faster. I used to run angled, but it was hard to control sometimes. But if you feel comfortable, I go angled and then muzzle. Muzzle will definitely help you out there. Moving on to Sophia. We look at her gun. I have muzzle brake because I don't know if you guys know that sometimes her kick is just a little too much and it kind of buffs your aim a little, or whiffs your aim. Sorry, it whiffs your aim, and it's just hard to control sometimes. So that's why I have that on. For Lion, I put muzzle because with ACOG that thing goes super high sometimes. Like it's hard to control, but I've gotten it pretty down with a muzzle rig. So I say do that with a vertical grip because this thing shoots pretty fast and its recoil's pretty high. Okay, so that is it for the attackers. Now moving on to defenders. This one is a little bit different because some of these have the SMG. Like for Smoke, I don't use his primary. I use the shotgun for his primary, not his SMG. And then I use the SMG 11 as my secondary. Because I don't know, it feels better, to be honest. For the people I have compensator for are Pulse, Bandit, and Valkyrie, I'm pretty sure. Muzzle is Doc, Jaeger, Ella, Vigil, and Alibi, and Mozzie. The reason I didn't say Smoke is because I actually have a long barrel for his SMG 11. Because, to be honest, you can spawn peek sometimes with this. This helps provide, as you guys can see, provide the full damage over long distance range. So if you're gonna spawn peek or peek out, and somebody's kind of far away, you'll usually get like 5 health off usually. This will give you like the full like kick on it to the person you're spawn peeking or shooting out at. I run shotgun, like I said. Rarely will I ever use FMG9 because the shotgun's kind of like used for utility, to be honest, to like blow open rotation holes and all that. I run laser sight as well, like I said, because it's good to help you with your aim. Alright guys, moving on to pulse. I have, I believe, compensator, like I said. Yeah. I run holographic with compensator because this gun does not shoot fast at all, and the damage is pretty weak in my opinion. You have to get headshots for it to hit, so compensator helping that out really is good. You can do angled. I used to run it a bit, but I kind of like the vertical a lot better. Doc, I play a lot of Doc. I think he's one of my main operators I play. I got muzzle on him so I can help with recoil. just vertical grip ACOG, because obviously he can spawn peek and peek out really good. Plus he can heal himself. He's like the all-around best spawn peeker in my opinion. Yeah, but with muzzle, he's really unstoppable. Like his recoil is really good. I've been using the P90 a bit. It's actually really fun to use. If you wonder about P90 at all, I say muzzle brake is the way to go. I had flash hider for some reason. Muzzle brake. It'll help you with the kick, guys. I'm telling you. You can use a laser sight if you want. I don't see the need of it, but obviously ACOG, because it has the ability. Like if you have an ACOG, I say put it on, but just get used to the recoil. Jaeger, I have been playing a bit of him. I feel like he's a lot better as a 2-speed too. He can take a lot more hits, but I play muzzle so I can get like a perfect laser accuracy, especially when I'm spawn peeking as him. I say go reflex, guys. A lot of people go holographic with Jaeger because they just want to be able to see more. I say reflex because you can see a lot more in that thing, and it just feels like a lot more comfortable when you're shooting someone. But that's just me. Moving on to Bandit. This is something that a lot of people do, but I was going muzzle. Everybody goes compensator because this thing can shoot so fast and it really doesn't have much recoil, guys. If you want to use muzzle, I say use muzzle. I've been seeing a lot of people go no sight on Bandit. I was doing it too, but I kind of wanted to go back to holographic for like if you need to peek out or something like that, because the no sight is kind of difficult to see sometimes. So that's why I go holographic. Now moving on to Valkyrie. For Valk, I used to go angled, but her gun is kind of inconsistent, I'd feel. Sometimes it's really beast with angled, like headshots I get all the time. Sometimes I don't even get the kill when I hit only but their head. Like it's hard to say. I go angled compensator because you have a vertical grip. If you want to go angled, I say go angled, reflex, and then muzzle. If you want to go angled, do that. But this is my setup for Valk. I feel like it's very good. It gets the job done. For the Deagle, I forgot to say, I put muzzle because this thing can kick hard. And now that they added muzzle because of Nook, this thing is really good with it. So you can control it really well. Moving on, I have Ella. I've been playing a lot of her recently. I was trying to find like the perfect balance of her because I wanted to go angled, but the recoil is insane sometimes with it. So muzzle, holographic, and either I say if you're gonna go this, I would do this but replace it with an angle. I might do that in a bit. I might start trying this out in ranked, but I say because most people can't control recoil, especially Ella, so I say go vertical. Yeah, that's basically it for Ella. Not too much there. For the pistol, obviously you have a sight already. I just go muzzle to help out. Shotgun, a lot of people like running this in rings, so that's why I would put the laser extended barrel because this thing hits hard, and if it can shoot farther now, then yeah, I would put that vertical so you can actually control what you're shooting at, because this thing can kick far. And reflex, because reflex is usually the way to go. Vigil, I play mean Vigil, guys. Like I play this guy a lot. I play a lot of this guy, and I've been noticing people in like Pro League and Upper Champion usually go angled grip so they can shoot faster, and get their aim on their heads faster. And I've been doing it too with a muzzle brake, and angled and holographic, and this thing lasers if you can control recoil. If not, what I told you guys, go do not go angled, go vertical, and then go compensator so you can shoot faster with this gun. But as for Vigil, for his secondary, I just put the suppressor because what's it called? That's the only attachment really, and this thing's a beast even with suppressor. If you're using the SMG-12, I don't know how you can, because I can control this thing because it goes left and right weird. Like the recoil pattern isn't like the SMG-11. It doesn't go up. It goes like left and right. I don't know. I don't like it. Moving on to Alibi. I think I'm muzzle on her. Yeah. I run angled and reflex with muzzle, and I can control this thing like it's a laser beam. Not many people can do that. It'll go up a little. So if that happens to you, I say reflex, muzzle, and then vertical, because vertical helps you guys a lot control recoil. Like listen to what I'm saying, guys. I know I sound like I'm repeating myself, but angled, I feel like, is for experienced players. If you're new to the game, I highly recommend go vertical grip. I've been playing this game since it came out, so I've gotten used to like legit every gun. Like I can feel it really good. So that's why I run that. For Mozzie, you can either go the Roni or the Commando. I honestly been going the Commando a lot because I go angled, holographic, and muzzle. Mozzie, in my opinion, doesn't have much recoil. Plus with muzzle, it can help you get it down really well. So that's why I run him. For the Roni, this gun has no recoil, so you can go holographic, compensator, and then vertical. That thing will shoot like a straight up laser beam, but just keep in mind that it doesn't have much ammo, so it's like 20 bullets I think, so just watch what you're shooting. Took away a shotgun, so he's useless. But yeah, that is literally all the operators I play. If I didn't get the operator you played, let me know down below, and I'll respond to you guys. If I get a lot of requests saying to make a video of like updating them all, doing them all, then I'll make a new video coming out probably the next day doing that for you guys. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to subscribe and like down below. Last video you guys did insane. We got 500 views and like 15 likes right now. Thank you guys so much for the support on the last one. So yeah guys, it's been it. See you guys later.
And then she said no because it's terrible.
You will be detected. Spotted by hostiles. Fall back.
Okay. Pop me off. Put a drone in. Like to come through for some reason. I don't even know how to get up there to that balcony thing.
I got Ash.